All right, what's up, brothers and sisters? So this is gonna be. I'm gonna try to make this a quick video, but this is just something the Lord has just shown me about. Once again, Isaiah 24. It's like He's been really having me focus on Isaiah 24 for a while now, and He just kind of like gave me more revelation on it. So yeah, I'm just go straight into it. But before I say this, before like today, I've been seeing 24 a lot, and that's how He really drove me to Isaiah 24 again. Before He showed me the rest of it, but um he's been showing me the words like through numbers. He's been showing me rapid numbers that means a pit, or I want to say a pit, cistern, or a well. It says on Strong's, but the one that really caught my eye was a pit. And he's been showing me to scatter or scatter. And before this, like I just kept seeing them, but I didn't really know, what they meant. Especially the pit one, I didn't know what that meant. The scatter, I kind of had like like an idea, but not the full meaning. So he brought me to Isaiah 26. With that being said, he brought me to Isaiah 26. 24. Excuse me, but and just like the other videos, is about him turning up the world upside down, bringing everybody to one level, and basically the judgments of God. I don't want to say that's coming soon. That's why he's like letting it be known now, right? And also, like in the last video, how I said I've been seeing 133 and how that can go with Isaiah 13:3, and I thought that was the only meaning of it, but he just showed me something different on this video. But I'm gonna explain. Excuse me, but okay, so I'm gonna just read Isaiah 24:1, right, and then y'all just see how the word scatter ties into their ways he's been showing me. So it says, "Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof." So, and it's like I've been seeing, like it's like the past few times that I read this exact verse, I didn't understand. Like scatter was in there the whole time, but I just didn't understand. But now he's brought it to my attention. So, boom, that's it there. That's there. So I kept reading down to, I want to say, verse 7 and 8, and I felt led to go downstairs. And sometimes that's how he usually speaks to me with the time downstairs as well, because it's different. So I felt led to go downstairs, and the time was 3:38, right? And I just felt led to, after I read this, go to Isaiah 33. And y'all can see how this all ties in together. But even before that, but yeah, like I said, I just read to verse 7. And in the last video, how I said with me, or how the Lord does things now, he shows me like a significant number that I've been seeing a lot, that he's been bringing to my attention a lot, and then he have me kind of like, mix them around until they really make sense, or until I get the gist of what he's trying to say. So yeah, I did that. It's like 33:8 in Strong's didn't really make sense, so I tried 383, and that meant to and fro, or to stir, or something like that. But it's definitely to and fro, right? And at first I disregarded that, right? I just put it aside because I didn't really know what it meant, and I've been seeing that like frequently too. But I just put that aside, and I just kept reading down Isaiah 24, and then I had went to verse 18. And now at first when I read verse 18, I didn't get it. I didn't get it as well neither. So then I'm just like, I'm gonna just read Isaiah 18. Y'all can see how it ties into what he's been showing me about pit, or like cistern or well. But the word that caught my eye was pit, right? Excuse me. But verse 18 says, "And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake." Right? And he's been showing me foundations as well, but I don't know if it really ties into this. It might, or I'm not truly sure, but I'll really seek him on that. But yeah, everything I say, just please take it up with the Lord for confirmation. Everything that I say. But So yeah, I read that, right? Verse 19, it says, the earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. In verse 20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. So this is the judgments that's coming upon the earth, right? And that's why he's been really just focusing me on this chapter. So there goes the to and fro, right? But that's not it. I thought that was it. I thought I got it. I thought, the revelation was made, but no. So then I went to Isaiah 33, and let's see, should I? Yeah, I'm just read verse 1. And I didn't even read the rest yet, right? But I just caught something on verse 4 as well that ties into Isaiah 24 that he's been showing me, right? And the word to and fro. But, all right, verse 1. I'm going to just read up to read down. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. So, I'm just keep reading. I'm going to get back to that, right? So it's verse 2 says, O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning. Our salvation also is in the time of trouble. At the noise of the tumult, the people fled, and the lifting up thyself, the nations were scattered. So there it goes again. So Isaiah 24 and 33 just ties in. I'm going to keep going. Verse 4. And your spoil shall be gathered like the gathering of the caterpillar, as the running to and fro of locusts shall he run upon them. And I'm gonna just stop at that. No, you know what? Verse 8 as well. It says, the highway lie waste, the wayfaring ceased, and he hath broken the covenant. He hath despised the city and regarded no man. And that goes right back to Isaiah 24 again about breaking the covenant, right? Verse 5. Isaiah 24 verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So right there, you just see how those two things go right together. So, man, this is crazy, because it's a reason that he's bringing this up, right? Just warning us so that we can get ourselves ready. Man, like how the messages the people been saying, like what is it? Not gird. Yeah, gird yourself, but brace yourself. That's it. You know how people been saying brace yourself. That's true. You really got to take that, for what it is. We really got to brace ourselves, because these judgments that's he's been showing many people is about to happen. It's like it's the season of it. But like I said, that wasn't even it, right? So I was kind of asking him to kind of confirm this in a way, and whatever I was reading was from him. And then so as I'm reading my Bible, right, I kind of put on I want to say relaxing music to help me focus. And so I looked up, in the amount of people watching was 314, because it's like a live stream type thing. So it was 314. So I felt like to look that up in Strong, and it means to know certainly, right? So basically for me, it was like to know certainly that it was from him. And while I seen that, I looked at the time, and it was 11:50. So then I just felt led to add them up, right? And what I'm about to say goes back into Isaiah 33, verse 1. And please meditate on these two scriptures, right? But I added them up, and it's 1464, and I looked that up in Strong, and it means to attack or invade. And when I read Isaiah 33:1, that just kind of reminded me of America straight up. I'm gonna seek the Lord on it, so don't just take this and run. But it reminds me of America. That's the first thing that came to my mind was America when I read this, right? and and seeing attack and invade, and people been having like dreams and visions and words about America being invaded. That kind of resonated in my spirit a little bit. So yeah, I just felt led to share this and just to say, get ready. I want to say, get ready. Brace yourself. Just like the other dream I had when I heard the Lord say, "Get ready, my bride," in my spirit, right? And you can't take that for granted. You can't take that for granted. Like, He's merciful and kind enough to warn us of the thing that's coming, and it's up to us to really get ourselves ready and to, know for certain, know certainly that these things are definitely coming, right? But yeah, that's really just the message today. I felt led to really share this just to warn, or just to give a heads up of what He just showed me. Like, I want to say an hour ago this happened, an hour ago. And the first time when He showed me that, I just got up on my seat and just walked away. I was shocked. It's just the way that he puts it together. But like I said, seek the Lord on it. You don't have to take my word for it at all. Just seek the Lord on this. Seek the Lord on this. And I just pray that I made sense and that the message is out there, right? But yeah, that's really it, y'all. Just seek the Lord on this, and just get ready. Stay in the Word. We gotta stay in repentance. Every single one of us. And just if you're having problems, we all have problems, right? But it's just gotta keep seeking the Lord. You really gotta keep in your Word and keep praying and truly seeking His face, right? But yeah, that's it, y'all. Just like I said, take this up with the Lord, man. And yeah, I love y'all, and just stay blessed.